Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. And today I'm going to be playing around with the Loveliest Layers decorative masks. I have used this one on a card already with Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. So I did it that way and then that way. I would have shown you, but I can't find it. So I might actually have sent it to someone, which is unusual. Anyway, the pack also comes with these 4 other masks that build up to create a flower and leaves picture. Now, I apologise for the lighting. You're going to get some shadows, but these masks are super shiny. And if I use my normal ring light overhead and just switch that on, that's pretty much all you would see all the time is that glare from there. The lighting's much better, it's much brighter, but the glare's really annoying. So I've got another light off to the side here, so you will get shadows probably more at this side. But hopefully that doesn't ruin the experience for both of us. I've not played with these yet, so I just thought I would bring you along on this creative journey with me. Already picked out Pear Pizzazz as a card base and got a white insert inside. Got another piece of basic white. And the picture itself kind of builds up. I'll just use those 2 for now and hopefully you can still see that. And if I put that in the middle, it doesn't quite work for me. So what I'm going to do is have it half on, half off. And then I've got plenty of room for a sentiment over that side. Okay, so I'm just going to play about with it, decide where I want it to be. I'm going for there, and then I'm going to use sticky notes to not only keep that mask and my card in place whilst I build up this picture, but also to mask off the bits that I don't want to have any ink on the card in case I get a wee bit carried away. It's quite likely. So I'm leaving none of my card exposed. All right, so on with some ink. Do the lighter layer first. Sometimes those shadows really are bad. I might be able to do something about it post-production, but I doubt it. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, so inking up my blending brush. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the mini catalogue launched on the 5th of January 2023, there are some mini blending brushes and a storage thing for them as well. Interesting. I actually like the larger ones, so I haven't ordered the smaller ones yet, but I might just have to. Curiosity might get me. I did have smaller ones, obviously not Stampin' Up because they've just been released, and the contrast between them and these when I got them was rather stark, but obviously the Stampin' Up ones I would hope to be better quality than the cheapy ones. In fact, they were makeup brushes, I think, that I used previously. Right, okay, lots of Poppy Parade on that. Close that out the way. Then the next layer adds some more detail to said flowers. So it is simply a case of just lining those up. Get your edges in line and just use another sticky note here to keep those two bits together. And I'll actually put that one on there too. That should keep it in place. Now if you're going from a dark ink, a light ink to a darker ink, it's not too important to clean your brush. I like to use a very old face cloth just to take the worst off. Adding my real red on top. I kind of thought it looked like a poppy, so I thought reds would be nice. We shall see. When we do the reveal. I want an intense colour on this, which is why I am pressing on the brush. If you just want to add a light amount of colour, then you're better just holding on the handle and not pressing down like that. Right, okay, so we're done with the flowers. We then need to come in with the leaves. And I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz to match my card base. Then obviously there's loads of ink left on that, so I'm just going to run that under the tap with some soapy water. And I'm trying not to put my fingers in it and then put my fingers on the card. After all of that lovely work with the post-it notes, that's probably exactly what I would do. So I have got some red ink there. Just make sure that's not going to transfer. Then we've got this mask that can go on like so. Yep. I'm just going to use the same post-it notes. To keep everything clean. And to keep that mask in place. There we go. Everything covered. Pear Pizzazz, the lighter one first. Get lots of ink on that. There we go. A bit more, I think. Trying to keep it away from my post-its so that I don't get any red ink on it. Okay. And there's just a little bit of that I'm going to show. That's okay. And then the same again. Just take your next mask and line that up. Corner to corner. Like so. And I will reposition this one, and I'll keep that in place. And then again come in with the darker ink, so I'm going with Old Olive for this. Nice. Obviously you won't get the full effect with that on the leaves because I've only got partial leaves on my card because I'm going off. Right, let's get the ink pads safely out of the way. In fact, no, I'm going to leave that Pear Pizzazz there. And I'm going to put these out of the way. Then trying not to get too much ink on me to then transfer onto, oh, how pretty is that? Isn't that lovely? So, just check the hands for ink again. I'm going to stamp a simple sentiment on this and then put that on there. Now my sentiment comes from Something Fancy, and I'm going to make this a sympathy card. I hope I don't need it, but you know it's always, oh, upside down, Heather. I'm going to put it there. I've got plenty of space up there, but I think I'm going to put it there, and I'm going to go with the Pear Pizzazz. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm just wanting to check that I've got this straight. Oh, yes. So that it gets it straight on here. So lining up my card on the grid paper, I'll do that a bit further up so you can actually see it. Okay, and I nearly did it again. So I want that there. I'm going to try. This is so difficult to do when you can't get right over it, but I'm trying to line up the bottom edge of the block with one of the lines just off so that I've got it straight-ish. And then simply pop that on and wet glue's my preference so that I've got a bit of time to play about with it, make sure that I've got it straight, and then press it down. So there we go. A simple sympathy card using Something Fancy and our Loveliest Layers decorative masks. I hope you've enjoyed this despite the lighting, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll go away and try and figure out how I can get my lighting to work a little bit better. If you're new to my channel, please do click on that subscribe button and click on the bell to get notification of the next time I upload a tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, take care. Bye bye.